So we're out here playing around at the river, climbing some of these little hills. The camera never does do it justice, but we just thought we'd try out these tires. Haven't really gotten a chance to have them off-road yet. That first hole back there, they kind of packed up a little bit, but obviously down here on the river, you get that real nasty, sandy, clay type mud, and it just kind of sucks right into the tread blocks. So not very many tires on the market that'll clean themselves in that stuff. But it seems like they're doing pretty well. Obviously the areas here between these blocks, they pack up pretty good, but the main areas here between the tread blocks have those ejector bars, and they seem to not pack up. They kind of stay free and, you know, clean themselves pretty well, and so they're doing a pretty good job. We're going to try and hit a little bit more stuff here in a minute. On back the trail here, there's some more mud, but like I said, these Milestar tires are doing pretty good off-road here in these wet, muddy, sandy type trails. So far so good. And it looks like this Taser is really screwing this thing up. I've never seen this message before. This is the message you're supposed to get if you have a manual transmission. Obviously, I don't. So I'm gonna have to download the latest firmware for the Taser before this thing really screws me over again. All right, let's see if we can head back down the trail now. Yeah, we just noticed that there's a little bit of a mud bog right here, and the thing about this is you can't hardly see it unless you know what you're looking for, because the surface looks like it's kind of dried mud, but down there beneath that it's just nothing but soup. And when you see that moss kind of growing on top, you can tell you don't want to go in here. So we're going to pick a different line and not go through this pit, because we're out here by ourselves and we don't have a winch. So I'm going to back up and take a different line. Unfortunately, there's a mud pit over here on this side too. Might be able to fit through there. I don't know. We'll try. Going to be pretty tight though, because that tree, the way it kind of leans over, I don't want to get the top of the Jeep up against that tree. Ooh, I don't know. It's awful tight, and then if we slide down in there, we're in trouble too. So I don't know. I really wanted to go that way, but I just don't want to get into that mud, you know. And of course over here is the river, so we can't go that way because that's pretty steep right here. So maybe we'll back up and then go back down that main trail over there. When you're at a 21-degree incline and you don't really know what's going on back there, that's another time when the camera really comes in handy. Love this thing. You can make sure that you're on the right track, you're in the 2-track, you're not getting off to the side too much. It's pretty nice. Nice handy feature. On and off-road, but I need to straighten these tires out a little bit. There we go. Goodness. They're trying to bite in pretty good, but this stuff is just slick out here. Look at that rut that we left. See, there's like a dry top layer, but then once you bust through that top layer, it just gets really squirmy and slippery underneath of there. So I think what I need to do, oh, we were fine. I just need to go over to the side a little bit more. And get a little bit more of a straight angle on it. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. That's really wild how that stuff is so slippery under there, because look at that. Right underneath that top layer is just really nasty clay mud. It's a really odd environment down here, because this hill looks like something that you'd be able to walk up in 2-wheel drive. and it's just really nasty stuff underneath there. Huh. That's pretty wild. I'm gonna give it a little bit more wheel speed this time. See what happens. Nope, that didn't work either. Huh. Wow. The Patagonia MT has met its match. That hill is probably about the length of the Jeep. So the problem is that the back tires are getting down here in this hole, and the front tires are breaking through the surface. So all four tires are getting into some nasty stuff at the same time, and that's why we're not able to get any traction and pull up this thing. So maybe we'll head back down the river. All right, guys, so obviously we did not get aggressive and like hardcore or anything. We're just kind of doing a little bit of a shakedown out here with these tires because like I said, we don't have a winch, as you can see, and we don't have any other Jeeps out here with us, so we're not going to push it. But I just wanted to kind of get them muddy, you know, and get a taste of what they might do. And I guess they're okay. There's a couple of situations back there where I probably could have given it more throttle, and you know, I could have got a little more aggressive and made it up some of that stuff, but you know, I didn't want to push it too hard out here being alone, take a chance on sliding down and getting stuck or something. So I don't know, I guess they're not too bad. This particular tire got a little bit of well, I guess those tread blocks are cleaned out pretty good, but like I said, some of the other ones are kind of packed up. See some, look at that seashell. It's a pretty one. This tire back here got the most packing going on. So, I mean, they clean okay. This is a pretty rough environment because there's so much sand and silt and clay out here together that stuff's just nasty. It's really hard for any tire to clean out, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings right now because we've been down here before on some other tires like the KO2s and some other different all-terrains and mud terrains, and it seems like these don't really do much better than any of those tires in this environment anyway. You know, out here on the river with the silt and the mud and the clay, they don't seem to really do a whole lot better than those did. I don't know. I don't want to pass judgment on them yet though, because I don't know. We need to hit some other off-road trails, put them in some different environments. We need to take some other Jeeps with us so that we can do a little bit more, you know. So I'm not going to pass judgment on them yet. But anyway, if you haven't seen the Milestar MT in the mud yet, now you have. We got them muddy, and like I said, did a little shakedown and at least got a feel for them. And so far, they're okay. They're not terrible, but they're not awesome either. You know, kind of in the middle, it seems like. Maybe we'll do some more, but right now we got to head back down the river if I can find him. I think he's down there skipping rocks somewhere. But anyway, beautiful out here tonight. I just thought I'd take these out here and kind of do a short video for you guys and see what they're capable of in the mud. So I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I hit the license plate, and the only thing that saved it was the tow hook back there on that one steep hill when we were backing down. No biggie, but the tow hook, yeah, kept it from getting all mangled up. So it took one for the team. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned, and hopefully we'll get this thing on some more trails as the spring and the summer unfolds. All right. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. One thing is for sure though, it is beautiful down here. The trees are just starting to bud, so they're not leafed out yet, which means you can see a little farther, and I think that might actually make it even nicer out here. But the creek bed is beautiful. The water is not very deep right now, obviously, because it's been dry for a couple weeks. And it's just really pretty out here. See all the vines and the moss, grass growing over there. Nice just to get out sometimes.